Well then, this is my official voice reveal. Yeah, probably sound quite young, but I think it's about time, celebrating my 50 subscribers. And thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. And by the way, complete side note before this video begins, this is not the weekly upload for this week. That's coming out on Sunday. So let's just get on with the video. I'm very nervous to do this because I actually had a previous channel where it was about a year and a half ago, and people commenting on I was too young to do YouTube, and it kind of knocked my self-esteem, but I'm gonna try it. I'm doing another voice reveal, but this is definitely not going to be in every video. This is just a one-off for the foreseeable future anyway. So next, I decided I'm going to show you a timeline of my personal experience of Trials. Here we are. So I'm just going to be explaining what's happened throughout the years. So how I first got into Trials was back in 2011, 2012. My dad was playing Trials Flash games, and he found out about the first ever console release, Trials HD, and I thought it was really, I really liked the look of the game. Him and my uncle were both playing it, and I had an occasional few goes, but I couldn't often get past any levels without severely faulting. But then I found out, even though Trials Evolution's initial release date was 18th of April 2012, I found out about Trials in December 2012, and I actually really liked it, and I did a lot of online multiplayer. So I was just playing that until about 2014, and that was in April 2014. Trials Fusion was released, but I really was not a fan of it. I didn't like the whole futuristic art style of the Trials game, so I didn't play that much. I just finished off the career. I made 1 or 2 levels, because I forgot to mention I used to love making tracks on Track Central and Evolution. But that was pretty much it for Fusion, and it was back to Evolution. But about September 2014 all the way to February 2016, there was this new game I found out called Battle Block Theatre, and I love this game. I still love it. And I was Trials Evolution and Battle Block Theatre were both competing. I was playing each one, and I think eventually I started leaning more towards Battle Block. I was just getting a bit bored of Evolution, but that's mainly because I wasn't focusing on improving my skills. I was just playing extreme difficulties, getting about 3 faults, 3 to 6 faults per game, and I was more interested in Battle Block because the community was much larger there at the time. And then until about February 2016, Battle Block's community really started to die down again. It was just that no one was online, so I kind of just stopped playing Battle Block Theatre as well. And then sadly, during February 2016, 2018 and 2020, I'll explain about the 18 in a minute, I stopped playing Trials Evolution for quite a while because, well, A, I just wasn't finding it that fun anymore, and B, I think around about 2017, the servers were stopped, there was a Red Link stopped supporting the servers, so I was kind of forced to play Fusion, which I still didn't. I just played other games. But then in 2018 I came back because ever since I started playing Trials, ever since the Riders of Doom, I think it's Riders of Doom DLC came out, I wanted the Dragon Helmet, and so I decided to grind for that, and I eventually got it. And then so that I was playing that in 2018, and then I stopped playing until recently in 2020, which I'm going to come back to. November 2019 release date of Trials Rising. I love Trials Rising. I think they did a really good job on it. So I started playing that. I mean, it wasn't. I take that back. It wasn't the release date of Trials Rising. Release date of Trials Rising was February 2019, but I only found out about it in November. I've been playing Trials Rising ever since, pretty much. I took a short break, as you know, from my YouTube. That's just because I wanted to play some other games like Forza Horizon and some various other games. and then eventually it says my YouTube channel, so it says 2016, right? So if you, early on in the video I mentioned how there was a other channel I had before called I thought called Venomous Dark. You won't be able to find it anymore because it used to be this channel, but I deleted all my videos and I've changed my name to TrialMX. And then I was uploading to about 2018, and then I was starting getting a lot of hate because of my voice, because my voice didn't crack before then. I was about 11. Right now I'm 13, but that's basically that. So I stopped uploading for ages, and then I finally started fresh. I have a new channel. I'm not gonna do voiceovers over my gameplay. I think that'll just ruin the experience. Because that's what Trials is all about, really, just showing you your times, what you're proud of. Especially this next coming video. I think when you're going to see this, probably today, or you're going to probably see this on Saturday in early October, but like on Sunday upload, there's going to be a really good run I did in Evolution. Anyway, so 2020 I started my TrialMX channel. I mainly focused on Trials Rising, but I did actually come back to Trials HD. I wanted to see like if it's changed at all, and I'd have to say the physics are so much different to the other two games, but it's actually really fun. I have a friend, I don't know him personally, but when I was young I just friended a whole bunch of random people in Trials, and some accepted, but one was called Uncoolsome. I don't know if he still plays Trials, but he was one of the best Trials HD players that I know, and I actually looked on his profile, and he only has one friend, and that's me. So from what I can see, I'm his only friend on Xbox, which is quite strange. But besides the point, I've also come back to Evolution recently. If you don't know, I've actually been grinding a lot. I've got the bomber jacket, I'm saving up for the Asphalt Warrior, then I'm going for the ancient armor and the ancient helmet. But that's going to take me months and months to do, because I do about 50,000 a day. If you're ever grinding Trials Evolution, I recommend you do Truthers Out There or Fishy Business. I average Truthers Out There to like 28 to 29 second runs, and it gets you 705 cash per finish. Getting to 50k takes you about 45 minutes if you're doing it at that speed. May longer if you are a bit slower. But that's just some advice I'd give. Anyway, so yeah, we are pretty much here now. I've just reached 50 subscribers. I think it's great. I don't think I would have even reached like 20, but the fact that at least 50 people, especially in a small community like Trials, it's awesome to see how the community is so great. There haven't been one Trials Rising online game where I've like people being toxic to me. Like they're always GGs, so it's very cool. I really like the Trials community. But yeah, that's pretty much where I am at today. And I'm just gonna do a few Q&As. So I already mentioned, will I be using my voice again? I may use my voice again if I'm quickly mentioning something for an announcements video, but I'm not going to be using it for actual gameplay, because once again I think that'll ruin the experience. I said Q&A, so that's like the only other thing I had to say. So this is pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I was quite nervous doing this, but I think people will probably understand. So it's kind of crazy. I started Trials, and I think I started uploading on the track Central in Evolution when I was 6.5. I've been pretty much consistently playing it, apart from 2016 to 2018. I've been playing Trials ever since then. I just thought it was quite interesting though, because I remember because I have an alt account called Little Infinity. It's pretty much it's my dad's account really, but I can also use it. Where because before I had my TrialMX account, I had various different usernames, but before it used to be called Riley Infinity, which is my name by the way. Hello. I was uploading on Little Infinity's account, and there was my first ever level was called Riley01. My dad typed the description. It said Riley 6.5. This is his first level, or something like that. And you can actually, if you have Evolution, you can actually, if all the servers are kind enough, you can probably search Creator Little Infinity, find a whole bunch of my old levels. They're quite fun. Well, they're not really, but they're quite cool to see. Also, I occasionally play little vids on Trials Rising, not that often though. And that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and you'll see the next video tomorrow, hopefully.